doing today my 50 Shades of Grey book review because I promised you one and I've read it now. It's all finished. I'm now on the second book, which my mum has also stolen off me to read. I'm going to do a review for you and I hope you enjoy it. 50 Shades of Grey is about a young girl who's 21 named Anna Steele, and she has to basically go and do an interview for her best friend Kate, who isn't able to attend the interview because she's sick. And the interview is in fact with somebody called Christian Grey, who's almost like an entrepreneur of some form, and he's quite rich and he's about 27 years old. When she first meets him, he's not quite what she expects. I think she almost assumes that he's going to be a lot older based on how he acts and the sort of company he owns. She is actually quite surprised by him and is kind of taken aback by him. During the book, you kind of see Anna get to know Christian a bit more, and she kind of gets almost like romantically involved with him. Christian is not the typical kind of guy that you'd meet, I suppose. He seems it on the outside, and then she kind of gets to know him, and as she digs a bit deeper, he's not quite what she expected. Fair to say, Christian is very kinky. He likes a lot of sexual things. So this book is not for the faint-hearted. I would not recommend it unless you're maybe 18 or so, because there's a lot of explicit content in it. It's quite detailed and very graphic in some cases, and it does, if you're likely to laugh because you find it quite funny, the fact that there's a lot of sexual content in it, I probably wouldn't read it because you'll be laughing through quite a bit of it. Christian is he likes to be called a dominant, which basically is somebody who likes to control a particular person. In this case, Anna, who after a while he kind of becomes a bit more romantically involved with her, but he generally just wants to kind of have her in a certain way, basically as his submissive. I can't speak today. Submissive. That's the word I needed. And basically do everything that he requires to please him and pleasure him more than anyone else. He does want her to kind of get some benefit from it, but he's mainly out for himself. Because Christian wants to kind of control Anna in every single way, he basically devises a contract for her, which basically involves everything that he can think of that would make her submissive to him. This involves a number of different things, including her eating habits, her clothing, things like he wants to be able to buy things, which Anna is really reluctant to because she feels so overwhelmed by what he's already bought her. It also involves things like what she must do as a submissive for him and what he must do as well, and how they can work together to negotiate things as well, so that Anna doesn't feel overwhelmed, but so Christian gets what he wants as well, because the main purpose of it, I can't speak today, what's the matter with me? The main purpose of it is to kind of get what he wants sexually and pleasure, but also to kind of compensate her too, because obviously she's having to give up a lot to do what he wants. I would be very careful when reading it because it can be quite a dark and twisted story to a degree, because it is a lot to do with dominant and being very overwhelming to somebody, so I would be very careful when reading it. That's why I would give it the 18 plus barrier for it, because it is very graphic to that degree, and also he tends to have a lot of stalker tendencies as well, which I would look out for. If you've ever seen Secret Smile, it's a Nikki French book, it kind of leads towards that to a degree, except in this case it's a lot more to do with the fact that she does really like him, whereas in Secret Smile it's between Miranda and Brendan, and Brendan seems to really like Miranda, but Miranda is not so keen anymore, finds him a bit of a stalker and kind of wants to get rid. The second book kind of digs a bit deeper into the way Christian and Anna evolve. Please give the book a read, let me know what you think. Leave your comments down the bottom, as well as your camera names, and let me know what you think of the book, guys. I've had a lot of different responses from it. Like I said, my mum wasn't keen on it when she read it. I loved it. A lot of my friends who've read it loved it. I don't know if it's just a generation thing, so please let me know what you think down the bottom. Alright, laters guys, or laters baby.